Hey guys, since tomorrow we're going to meet and do our book study, I wanted just to review some things with everyone and just have you all do this on your own time. It shouldn't take much time for you. I want to remind you whenever you see something highlighted in this blue color, that's an action item for you all. And then you could see who the responsibility is for in this second column. So, on our state agency site, I've always included a link. I would love for every single person to click on it. And if you do not have access, you need to request it. So everyone should have clicked on this site at some point. So I always link Heather's messages here or on our agenda, but this is where you find more if you need to. Professional development, PLCs, all of this library stuff, you all need to all click on it. So it's an action item for everyone in the school. And then, sorry, what I wanted you to know, I hope it's going to go. It didn't go there. I want you to go to the PLC. That's where everything is. And so from our last PLC, the head of my PLC, Ed Boyles, did a really nice job making sure everyone knew about it. There's all of our racial equity, your core curriculums that you can have access to, and supplemental materials. And then this is where all of our stuff is in terms of like the past meeting opportunities. So again, this is where everything should go. And then you have this list. So if you need access, this is where you find everything. And you know what? I didn't know that either, but I'm glad that Ed went over it. So I went over it again for you. So once you click on this site, and when I mean by bookmark, I click on it, I click on the site, and this is where it just would be really easy for you to access. You hit the star right here. Of course, I already have it bookmarked. And then but I have like strategic things up here that I want to access daily, but it'll go into your bookmark and you'll be able to have really easy access to it. And once Heather does her video today, I will attach regular things on racial equity. We have the trainings and speaker series connected here if you want to access that. I'm going to skip and do the PLCs a little bit later. MTSS, if you notice, is just for certified. We're doing an opportunity to respond. You all will do this in your own, and you all have this week to work on this opportunity. I have not done it yet, so let's see. So a similar thing where you watch a video and answer a few questions. Once you get done, let's see how long this video is. 12 minutes. I was right on time on the agenda. And once you get done, please make sure you send that to me by this Friday, and I keep track on who does it. And you all did a wonderful time last time getting that into me. I really appreciate it. You are going to go through all 5 of them throughout this year. I'm just kind of spreading them out for you all. I know they're not the greatest thing in the whole world, but it is a nice opportunity to reflect on great teaching strategies that can help you as a teacher. Backpack, I think everybody's got um, everything. I did talk to a few teachers who might have needed a little bit of a kickstart on making sure their backpack stuff's in there. Because in May, hey, we're going to be having some stuff, and we'll probably get some new kids, new 5th, 8th, and 12th graders by then who will need to defend their backpacks. I wanted to let you know about returning to school information. So we're really hitting it really strong right now. So I wanted to go ahead and share some things with you. I'm developing this. This is a very rough draft right now, but it's the return to school plans. So you all should have access to it. You want to take a look at it. It's going a little slow today, but it's okay. And there's like 20 some odd slides, I think. They're taking forever, but just to kind of let you know about it. Um, there's our checklist, our information about who will lead or help support me. Of course, we're still working on a bunch of that. And then what are the expectations in the certain areas? Arrival and dismissals, what is it going to look like? Again, we're going to add more. And then when we get to the bottom, that's more of the meat of our behavior program. So, how are we going to monitor it? How are we going to teach our expectations, teacher expectations, and what are the teachers going to do? Stuff like that, that we're all going to have to work through and do. And I'm going to try my best to clear everything of your responsibility out in the end of March, pretty much March, so that we can really focus on developing plans on getting back to school. So I kind of tweaked a little bit of our lesson plans, and then I just went through and looked at some cute um, videos that I thought that were relevant, and I just threw them on here. So again, this is a very rough draft. You want to take a look at it. You have any questions? Mary Alice also sent out this questions and concern link. I went ahead and sent it to you also, so that if you have any questions, this goes directly to Heather Moss. So please feel free. If any questions, it can go straight to her. And of course, Mary Alice and myself are here if you need any support. I want to let you know every Tuesday we meet with leadership, and then we will be making a plan, a little bit stronger of a plan on getting this information out to you all, getting your voices heard, and then hopefully setting a meeting up for an opportunity for you all to talk to some hotel leadership, and making sure everyone feel as confident as they can, because we're going to try to do the best we can, but a lot of times we're going to figure out things as we go, and we want to make sure that we have the greatest plan that we have. Living calendar, I've always attached it on here. The end of the grading period is March 2nd. This Thursday, Polio is going to do a state of the district address. I include that link there for you. And then I just want to remind you on March 16th, we are going to do our PLCs where you do your next assessment analysis, and you will be paid for that extra hour. I want you to notice that you do have a 2:30 to 4:30 time slot. So it's a little bit different. It starts a little bit earlier. So hopefully we can get out of class a little bit early on that. All right, so for the PLC, so I put the site, but I'll link that on there. But this is what I would love for the certified teachers to do now. So once you did your assessment, now we're going to break kids down. So I made it where you have to make a copy. So please make sure when you start typing, you should have made a copy. Okay, so what I did here is a form you should have seen, but what I did is, so I linked our grades, our last progress grade. So I figured you could take that form, and so here we go. Here's our last 6 weeks grades. So you've already done that great work. So I just went ahead and linked it for you. And then I took all of your assessments that you sent me and I made a folder in our PLC. So again, if you want to access your old assessment data or your last assessment data, it should be pretty easy for you to find. Okay, so I'm just trying to make it as easy possible for you. You don't have to open a whole bunch of things or go find things. It should be there. But I want to remind you, here are the questions. So how will we, or you pretty much, accommodate, intervene to ensure that all students master the standards? So again, what is your learning targets? The students who have not made the target, your strategies and your resources. And then you do the same thing down here for the kids who got it. So what is the standard? What is the meeting strategies and resources for the kids for enrichment? Okay, so it's really important for us to work on and get due. I'm probably going to give you a full week to do on that one, to have that done by next week. So, again, this is a lot. And then, of course, you should have your data to update the data wall. The elementary teachers already did this for me. I really appreciate that, because I take this data, I analyze it, and then I have to keep it according to my stuff that I'm working on. So you all are helping me do my job. And, I will hope we will work on some interventions. I have a ABRE meeting today. So again, if you all can just make sure that you updated that, understand that if it's highlighted, it's an action item for you to do. Okay? I hope you all have a wonderful week. Thanks. Bye.